As 2026 progresses, the global photography community finds itself in a strangely tense moment. Innovation is everywhere, yet the excitement feels muted, as if something important is missing. New cameras have been announced, firmware updates have refined existing models, and flagship systems continue to push technological boundaries. Still, one name dominates discussions across forums, rumor pages, and camera store counters more than any other. That name is the Nikon Z7 III. Unlike most upcoming cameras, the Nikon Z7 III has taken on an almost mythical status. It represents patience, speculation, and a sense of unfinished business within Nikon's lineup. Many photographers believe the camera already exists behind closed doors, quietly evolving through prototypes, while Nikon's complete silence has only deepened the intrigue. Over the past few years, Nikon has demonstrated a renewed ability to inspire confidence. The ZF reminded photographers why tactile controls and thoughtful design still matter, blending nostalgia with modern performance in a way that felt authentic rather than forced. The Z8, meanwhile, proved that Nikon could condense flagship-level power into a more accessible and compact body, delivering speed, reliability, and image quality that rivaled the best in the industry. These releases helped repair the brand's reputation after a difficult early transition into mirrorless. Yet despite this momentum, one corner of Nikon's lineup remained untouched. The Z7 series, once Nikon's high-resolution statement, appeared frozen in time. The Nikon Z7 II still produces excellent images, but in a market that evolves rapidly, it increasingly feels left behind. This long absence has fueled conflicting theories. Some photographers speculated that Nikon had quietly lost interest in the high-resolution full-frame segment. Others believed the company was deliberately holding back, waiting for technology to mature before making its next move. As rumors slowly accumulated, the second explanation began to feel more convincing. The Nikon Z7 III, according to many insiders, was not delayed due to uncertainty or neglect. Instead, it may have been postponed because Nikon is attempting to redefine what a high-resolution full-frame camera can be. At the heart of the Nikon Z7 III speculation is a rumored shift in sensor philosophy. For decades, camera development has revolved around a familiar compromise. Photographers could choose extreme resolution or exceptional speed, but rarely both at the same time. High-resolution sensors often suffer from slow readout speeds, leading to rolling shutter artifacts and reduced responsiveness. Faster sensors, on the other hand, typically sacrifice pixel count or dynamic range. The Nikon Z7 III is rumored to challenge this long-standing limitation. Rather than accepting the trade-off, Nikon appears to be searching for a way to merge resolution and speed into a single, balanced platform. Early assumptions suggested Nikon might simply reuse the proven 45.7-megapixel sensor found in the Z8 and Z9. That sensor has already established itself as one of the most capable full-frame sensors available, excelling in both stills and video. However, as more details emerged, it became clear that Nikon may be pursuing a more ambitious path. Instead of recycling existing components, the Nikon Z7 III is rumored to feature a partially stacked sensor design. This approach sits between a conventional backside illuminated sensor and a fully stacked architecture, offering a carefully chosen middle ground. A partially stacked sensor could significantly improve readout speeds compared to traditional designs, greatly reducing rolling shutter effects when using electronic shutters. At the same time, it avoids the high manufacturing costs and complexity associated with fully stacked sensors. For photographers, this balance could be game-changing. One of the most common criticisms of the Nikon Z7 II was its relatively slow sensor performance, which limited its usefulness in fast-moving situations. With a partially stacked sensor, the Nikon Z7 III could feel dramatically more responsive while preserving the image quality that defines the Z7 lineage. Pricing also plays a crucial role in this strategy. Fully stacked sensors often push cameras into premium price brackets that are out of reach for many photographers. By choosing a partially stacked design, Nikon could deliver meaningful performance gains without forcing the Nikon Z7 III into an ultra-luxury category. This would allow the camera to appeal to serious enthusiasts and working professionals alike, maintaining the Z7 series' reputation as a high-resolution tool that remains attainable. Beyond sensor architecture, even more ambitious rumors have begun to circulate. Some sources claim Nikon has experimented with sensors approaching 67 megapixels for the Nikon Z7 III. If accurate, this would represent a significant leap in resolution, placing the camera among the highest resolution full-frame systems ever produced. Such a move would push the Nikon Z7 III into territory traditionally occupied by medium-format cameras, at least in terms of detail. Importantly, it would do so while retaining the portability, lens ecosystem, and shooting speed of a 35mm system. This level of resolution would not merely be a numbers game. A sensor in the 60+ megapixel range would fundamentally change how photographers approach their work. Landscape photographers could capture scenes with extraordinary detail, enabling massive prints without sacrificing clarity. Fine art shooters would gain unprecedented flexibility when cropping or recomposing images in post-production. Commercial photographers could deliver files that meet the most demanding client requirements without stepping into the slower, bulkier world of medium format. In this context, the Nikon Z7 III becomes less about competition and more about redefining expectations. However, resolution alone does not make a camera truly professional. Nikon appears to understand that many photographers still value mechanical precision and reliability. One of the more intriguing rumors surrounding the Nikon Z7 III is the possible return of a mechanical shutter. Nikon's decision to eliminate the mechanical shutter in the Z8 and Z9 was bold and forward-looking, embracing an all-electronic future. While this approach offers clear advantages, it did not resonate with everyone. Studio photographers, especially those working extensively with flash, often prefer the consistency and predictability of a mechanical shutter. If Nikon chooses to reintroduce a mechanical shutter in the Nikon Z7 III, it would signal a thoughtful response to user feedback rather than a step backward. This decision would position the camera as a precision tool designed for controlled environments, professional lighting setups, and traditional workflows. It reinforces the idea that the Nikon Z7 III is being tailored specifically for photographers whose priorities differ from those of hybrid shooters or videographers. Processing power is another area where the Nikon Z7 III is expected to shine. The inclusion of the XPET-7 processor would bring Nikon's most advanced computational capabilities into the high-resolution category. This processor enables sophisticated AI-based autofocus, including subject detection for people, animals, birds, and vehicles. When paired with a high-resolution sensor, such autofocus performance becomes especially important. Precise focus is critical when working with extreme detail, and any errors are far more noticeable. The Nikon Z7 III, with XPET-7 at its core, could deliver both accuracy and confidence in demanding shooting conditions. As anticipation continues to build, the Nikon Z7 III feels increasingly like more than just another camera release. It represents Nikon's commitment to photographers who value detail, precision, and craftsmanship. The extended wait has tested patience, but it may ultimately prove worthwhile. Rather than rushing a product to market, Nikon appears determined to deliver a camera that sets a new standard for high-resolution full-frame photography. When the Nikon Z7 III finally emerges from the shadows, it may not only meet expectations but redefine them, shaping the future of Nikon's lineup and the broader photography landscape for years to come.